Hello violin players, welcome to Pro-Am Strings. I'm Henriette and this is Mary Had a Baby from the Fiddle Time Christmas book. Now this is a lovely song to play, and what I'd like you to do is add a slur in your music in bar 2. I'll show you this and then you can see my ancient copy. I have got a slur here from that quaver to the dotted crotchet. Slur those two notes and your bowing will become much more even and comfortable to play. I've added one more different thing, and that is I'm going to start down bow here in the middle of the second line. So you can put a down bow sign there, and we'll come to talk about that in a moment, what that means. Shall we play it? So we're going to play it slowly, and I want you to say in your head, Mary had a baby, because that is the rhythm that we're going to use in here. And the notes Mary had a, keep your bow really short. We're in the middle of the bow right at the start. So let's get ready there. 1, 2. For most people, this ending here is the most tricky part of this song. So let's practice this. It's really that, isn't it? So we're getting A1, A1, then you get A, and then you get 2 on D and D. So let's play that again, the same section. A, 2 on D, now when you get this bit, have you noticed that this is an upside down D arpeggio? I'm hoping that by now you will have learnt the D arpeggio, and that goes, you see, and this one is the way going down. If you haven't yet learnt it, check out my D major arpeggio for beginners. Once you've learnt that, you will find playing this section here in Mary Had a Baby a lot easier. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. Shall we play it one more time now? And we're going back to the beginning. We're starting in the middle of the bow, and we're going to keep stopping and starting a little bit so I can point out 1 or 2 other little details in this piece. 1 and... Now here you need to go to the G string, so raise your bow arm so that you cross the strings from the D string to the G string. And do the same thing here, up with your right elbow. I'm going to play only to the middle of the bow, because remember we wrote in down bow on the quavers that follow, on the 8th notes that follow. So when you play this, stop about in the middle of the bow so that you can continue to play from here. And that, I think, will give you enough to mull over for today. So if you find all these details quite challenging, try and incorporate them in your playing one by one. Please don't try everything at once, because it's rather a lot to take in, isn't it? But you might find, okay, you're going to sort out the slurring first, or sort out playing in the middle of the bow first. Keep playing the video back so that you give yourself the opportunity to add that to what you already know. Really good work today. I'm really impressed with how you kept on following this video right up to this point. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and I hope you have a lot of fun playing Mary Had a Baby. Goodbye.